June 2011, and at the Wilton Mill karting track not far from Silverstone, a young British racer called George Russell is speeding his way towards the Super 1 title.
Well, I'm trying to win as much as possible. I'm trying to win the Super 1 Championship, trying to win as much as I can in Europe, then single-seater racing, and try and progress through the ranks and get to Formula 1. It's my ultimate dream.
Also on track is a racer who's just won the largest talent contest motorsport has ever seen, the one from a billion hunt. Force India has backed him to become India's F1 star of the future.
My name is Arjun Maini. I'm 14 years old and I'm from Bangalore. I was really happy. Being a 1 in a billion is a really big thing, and it's really boosted my career, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to make it to Formula 1 if I work hard enough.
Fast forward to 2015 and both boys are at Silverstone itself and about to start their campaign in the Euro F3 series.
Yeah, it's been quite an adventurous 3 years. We've basically moved up from cars to cars, so we made a big step, did a bit of Formula BMW in Asia, then I felt ready to move up to the UK to do Formula 4 here, and that went really well as well. I started off a bit lower, but then I ended up improving a lot through the year, and I was really quick towards the end and almost won the championship and just losing for 3 points.
The driver who beat him to the F4 title was, of course, George Russell.
I moved into single-seated in 2014. I raced in BRDC Formula 4 with Lanham, which I won the championship. I was also nominated for the McLaren Autosport BRDC Award, which I went and won, so that's a great achievement. I'm looking forward to testing a McLaren F1 car at the end of this year.
The F1 test will be the first taste of his ultimate dream, but despite his undoubted talent, funding remains his biggest headache as each category ups the ante.
That's a difficult one, and we still haven't conquered that yet, so we're still searching and just trying to find a big backer to back me to try and get all the way. Because, you know, in motorsport at the moment, it's not all about the talent or the speed you've got, there's a lot more going to the equation.
It's a critical time for Arjun too. Dropped by the Force India program, his F1 dream looks much harder than when he was announced as the 1 from a billion winner aged 13.
I still remember how excited it was. You know, you just felt a bit closer to Formula 1 at that time, and yeah, we were still young, so you didn't realize how much more effort and work there is to go from there to make it to the top. But definitely the 1 in a billion helped me, and huge thanks to them, and hopefully they're still looking out for me and can give me a drive in the future.
For both Arjun and George, the pyramid is narrowing and a massive Euro F3 field are all after the same thing, but the camaraderie as well as the competition will continue on from previous seasons.
George and I, we got along really well off track. We refused to lose to each other on track, so that really pushed us. We were almost consistently the top 2 always, so it was really good to have George on our team last year.
There's about 5 drivers in the paddock I've come up the ranks with throughout all my career, so it's nice to see them year in, year out and have that competitiveness with them.
Though they know Silverstone, our rookies are having to learn new European circuits in F3, but they don't have long. Their respective teammates Charles Leclerc at Van Amersfoort and Antonio Giovinazzi at Carlin are making the headlines at the top of the standings. Arjun and George must do the same to keep their dream alive.
When you're here, it doesn't matter from what nationality are you, you're here to be world champion. I'm here doing what I love doing, and I'm really committed to it. I really want to make it to Formula 1, and I think if you want to do that, you have to show it. You have to be on it all the time.
If you set your sights low, you're not going to push yourself, so you've got to set the bar high, and my ambition is to get to Formula 1 and become a Formula 1 world champion, really. That's going to be, I think that's most people's goals, and that's certainly mine.